A lot of people are asking for updates on the fence with my neighbor, and I just want to say I don't have an update for you guys right now, and honestly I probably won't have one until after it's resolved, so it'll probably be a while, but I can tell you exactly how it happened. So basically my neighbors have been talking since we moved into this house 2 years ago about replacing our chain link fence with a wooden fence to match the front of their house. And the front of their house, let me show you really fast, it looks like this. So we were like, okay, that's fine, you can change it if you want to. Okay, so we hear absolutely nothing from them for months. I'm talking, we're going like August all the way to March, not hearing a word from them. And then on a random Saturday morning, we were out and about, going to a comedy show, shopping, all of that good stuff. They call us and they say that they're going to be replacing the fence today. They're going to be taking down the old one, and in a week they'll put up the new one, and that in the meantime their dog will be running around. That's all that was said on that call. And we were like, okay, that's fine. Like, we told you could put up the fence, we really don't care. And then we get home to all of our trees chopped down, every single one of them that was along that fence line, which is ridiculous. We had so much plant life over there. They also threw all of the trash onto our property, like every single bit of the brush from our trees onto our property, and killed off massive portions of our grass, which we have since fixed ourselves because we were like, that's not worth the fight and worth rooting our neighbor relationship. Anyways, we were really upset that they ripped down our trees, so we sent them a text saying that they had permission to remove the fence, not to remove our trees, and that was not okay and honestly warranted legal action, but we didn't plan to take it as long as they listened to us about not like injecting poison into the ground and cutting down more trees or cutting into more trees. No more plant life was to be harmed. So then flash forward about 2 weeks, there has been such minimal communication. And they go to put up the fence, and they're putting up tall pillars. They told us it was going to be a friendly fence, like just like the one in their front, right? So they put up these giant pillars, and I was like, okay, that's a little weird. And then I'm sitting on this swing, and all of a sudden we hear the chainsaw going on the tree again. And I walk over there, and I'm like, what on earth are you doing? I thought we had an agreement. And my neighbor's sister was there, who I had never met before. She also wouldn't give us her name, which I think is like actually really, why did you not give me your name? She wouldn't give us her name, but she said, you have been a pain in our ass. All you have done is made this hard on us. Let us put up this fence, and if you don't, just call your lawyers and they can work it out with us. And I was like, okay, I'll call our lawyers. That's not worth the fight. And I was recording other things that they said, because they said some things that were like honestly really like, why would you say that to us? Also, another thing that I didn't mention, we told them that we wanted like compensation and free trees, right? They sent us a picture of these bushes that they wanted to buy for us, but they didn't put the price tag on it, and that made me feel like they were just clearance bushes that they found, because it's not at all the fruit trees that we had talked about. And they were like, we want to buy these for you, what do you think? And I was like, we're not accepting that as compensation. So my fiance messaged them and said, you know, that's not really what we were thinking, but we do think that there needs to be some type of compensation. And it was the next day that all of this other stuff happened. So I feel like it was really out of vengeance. And don't worry, I have every single conversation documented besides the ones in person. Like, I texted them saying how we are very offended, and they replied with not a singular apology. And then later that day, they bombarded us in our yard. Like, we were just out there taking pictures of stuff, and they bombarded us, and they were like, we're so sorry that this happened, we love nature so much, we didn't mean to cut down your trees, blah 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 blah. And also, I don't think I've told this on here, they cut down the trees. Whenever they decided to take the fence down, they took a chainsaw and they went underneath the whole fence. That's why it's cut almost 2 feet into my yard. It's because they cut down everything within that 2 feet parameter. And that's just like, why would you do that? Why do you think that's okay? Anyways, that's my rant for the day. I don't have any other updates, unfortunately. I will let you guys know if I have anything else to share with you.